Okay, Jonathan, let's take a look at your week 1 assignment 2. And this looks great. Overall, I'm really happy with just how clean, and I think it really feels it really feels like you're trying with these, being very careful about how the marker is being cut and dealing with the fill consistency well. Colored pencil stuff also looks good, and a nice mixture of marker and colored pencil in both cases. I also really like the pattern that you're creating in a lot of these, and just the way that it seems very subtle in some cases is it's just a nice kind of touch all around. Technique wise, it looks good. The blind is doing a nice job of being very consistent. I think the blue one is working a little more effectively than the yellow one, only because the yellow one, it looks like the chisel that you're either holding it in a way that it's not hitting the full amount of the chisel. Maybe you're kind of turning it just slightly so that it's not making quite as wide of a line as you kind of move it down. But the thicker you can get the line, the less strokes you have to make, and usually the more even the coverage, and then you also save time because you're not laying in as many lines of marker. So it almost feels like there's about double the amount of work being done in the gold one than there is in the blue one, and it's just because the surface area that your marker is hitting is more. But it looks great. Your edges feel very good, and I'm assuming you're cutting, so on the top and the bottom. So I think that's looking good. If you're not cutting, you have to be cutting, so not going to worry about it. The side to side below those, both are very good as well. I think you could try to get just a little bit more saturation in the page. We're seeing just these little kind of spots of lighter value of the color, and you want it to be as consistent as you can get. There's kind of this kind of swatch of yellow right here where it's all the same value of yellow, and that's kind of what you want over everything. This is not a huge deal, especially for the very first assignment of the class. I'll stress that. Any kind of issues that we're seeing right now, I would say 90% of the time they just naturally start to recede just through your practice of the materials. It's just something to keep an eye on, but it's definitely not anything that I would worry about until, like, if we were at week 4 and we were seeing it, maybe we would bring it up again. But I thought you did a great job with these. They show a really nice amount of variation and I think a good handle with the materials already. So look forward to seeing what you have for the next assignment, and we'll see you then.